Hi everyone. I want to read another little extract from my book on writing, The Reason to Write. This is called Blithering Idiots. Commissioning editors are supposed to edit. That may sound pretty obvious, but actually it's not. Although editors did tend to edit until a few years ago and were often mini potentates in their own right, they're largely sidelined now from their original role. These days, most editors do very little hands-on editing at all, which is more often than not farmed out to freelancers, sometimes in entirely different countries. The result is that, physically speaking, books have turned from being content-based to container-based objects. Shaped by marketing teams, they've become blaring, bling-bling objects that scream out at you like packets of breakfast cereal, rather than works of literary merit. Now, in its last days, the marketing departments hold the real power in the existing model of publishing. They have the final word on whether to buy a manuscript, the author's advance, how much and when the book should be launched, how much it should sell for, and what it'll look like. What I'm about to say isn't going to win me any friends in the publishing world, but I've long since passed that point at which I cared. So here it is, loud and clear. For decades, mainstream publishing has given jobs to people that my father used to call blithering idiots, tens of thousands of them over numerous generations. Nice people, but blithering and idiotic all the same. Just like those who were once dispatched to the furthest corners of empire because they were so damned incapable. The existing model, the one that's creaking, straining and collapsing as we watch, sees publishers release tens of thousands of books a year. Almost everything published is destined to fail, with millions of tons of newly printed books published every month. There's no other line of business that I can think of with such a poor return on products. Publishers may rant on that they only have to they have the track record to select books which will win winners. Absolute nonsense, of course. In their desperation to make mountains of cash, they commission work which is as wretched to read as it is badly printed. In the brave new world, where self-released books are the norm, readers will find themselves feasting on the most extraordinary stories available, stories that don't tick any of the boxes that existing publishers hold so dear, stories which are fresh, original, and unlike anything else anyone has ever read before. The Reason to Write.